everybody, Overwatch is officially here and I could not be happier. This is a game that as soon as it was announced, I was so excited to play it. I wanted to play it so bad. I got into the closed beta and I loved it, and I still cannot get enough of this game. So in this video, what I thought I would do is just talk about my current favorite heroes in Overwatch, because it's a question that a lot of people ask. They want to know what your favorite hero is, who you like to play, what your play style is. So I thought I would try and put in a video my favorite heroes. But the thing is with Overwatch is that I kind of love like most of them. So if I was to be completely honest in this video, I would list damn near every hero. But I decided to make 5. I picked 5 heroes that I kind of tend to gravitate a little bit more than the others. Now this is changing all the time. My mind changes all the time. I get new favorites all the time. And also, this list probably will not be the same as yours, but the fact that it's not the same as yours would just be a testament to Blizzard balancing the game and making sure that there's not one single hero that everyone wants to play and everyone thinks is overpowered. I know a lot of people think Bastion's overpowered, but that's a different video. So these are not going to be in any particular order. These are just going to be 5 of my favorite heroes within Overwatch. So we of course have to kick it off with Deva. Deva was the first hero that I could say, okay, yeah, I'm a Deva main. And it lasted for a little while that I just pretty much played Deva. And the reason why I love Deva so much is she can kind of do everything. Yes, she is a tank, but she's also very, very capable of killing people. She has her flying ability, which allows her to not only chase after people, but she can also get into high places where there's snipers, where there's people having turrets. Her ultimate allows you to not only push capture points, but she can also use it to take out the turrets of people, take out bastions. She's just capable of doing everything. She can sit on the point and sort of defend it, kind of, with her other ability. But I just love her because she feels like she can do everything. I can knock people off the map, I can kill people, I can defend, I can pretty much do whatever the hell I want when I play Deva. And that's why it was really hard for me to get away from her, because I felt like she did everything, and not only did she do everything, but she was also super fast, which is also really good. I can get from point A to point B very quickly. So Deva is my number 1 because I love her so much. Next up, I'm gonna say that another of my favorite is McCree. Now I'm kind of picking one hero from each of the categories, I guess you could say, and McCree is definitely the hero that I do the best in on the DPS attacking damage dealer category. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because he uses a last word / first curse and that feels very familiar, but I just feel very, very comfortable on him. I immediately felt comfortable on him. I love flanking with him. I love the fact that you can sneak up on people, stun them, and then just basically kill them instantly. He's just really good. And also, you don't need to have the best aim in the world, because although you can use his single shot gun, you can go through an entire game without having to use his single shot gun and just use his fan the hammer. Stun people, fan the hammer, do your little roll, fan the hammer again. And you don't need to have good aim in order to do well. It's probably a bad thing that he's like my favorite damage dealer and you don't need good aim, but he just felt very natural for me, and I do enjoy playing him, and it's not impossible to get play of the game with using his ultimate. Next up in the sniper category, we have Widowmaker. Now when I first started playing Overwatch, I felt like Hanzo was definitely my better sniper character. I felt like I did better with him. But as I started practicing with Widowmaker, I actually found that she seemed to be a lot more useful, because although Hanzo, yes, he can like push people off capture points and stuff like that, the fact that Widowmaker has wall hacks, come on now. She has wall hacks for her entire team. She's just a very, very useful character. I would also say that she's a little bit more consistent. So when it comes to snipers, I usually go with Widowmaker because I just found that she's overall a little bit more useful and a little bit more consistent. But Hanzo is freaking fun as hell, but Widowmaker is just slightly more consistent. Next up on the defensive / building dude, guys, we have Torbjorn, and I know that's not how you say it. I know it's Torbjorn or Torbjorn or what, however, I know it's not Torbjorn, but that's how I will forever say it, and I'm sure it's gonna make people mad. But I never really wanted to play this guy because when I first start playing games, I tend to gravitate towards the characters that I think are sexy, that I think are cute, that I like the looks of, and Torbjorn, no offense, but you're a dwarf. And you're not that pretty. So I never really wanted to play him. Plus he is more of a defensive character, so it just doesn't really fit my playstyle in general. But then I decided to try him when I was in the closed beta, and I fell in love. He is so good. And a lot of people do just make a turret and then sit back with the turret, but you don't need to do that with him. You really don't. You can go in there, especially when you have your ultimate, your weapon does a lot of damage, but in general, your weapon does a lot of damage, and you can provide armor for your team. He's just so much fun. Being able to just take down absolutely everybody with your little turrets and then go in there with your ult and people see this little flaming dwarf and they don't know what to do. It's just awesome. I love Torbjorn so much. And lastly, in the support category, we have Mercy. Now Zenyatta is super fun because he can do a lot of damage. He's surprisingly effective at killing absolutely everybody. But there's something about Mercy that just makes me feel awesome. Like when I'm going from my teammate to teammate and they're low and I'm getting them back up and I pull off a really clutch red and I boost their damage and I see that we're getting kills and I'm assisting with those kills, it just makes me feel really good. Mercy makes me feel really useful. Mercy makes me happy. She makes me feel like I am doing good to my team. The other healers are absolutely amazing, but for me, I would say that when it comes to me picking a healer and being the healer of the team, I'm more likely to pick Mercy than anyone else. She just clicks with me and makes me feel important, basically. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. That is my current 5 favorite heroes, but as I said before, I play so many of them and I enjoy so many of them, but I narrowed it down to 5. I did it. Yeah, I did it. Now don't get mad at me with my choices. These are my choices. I enjoy playing all the heroes. Trust me, I've played this game for quite a long time and I love all of them. But please let me know in the comments section if you had to pick 5 or maybe 3 or even just 1 favorite hero in Overwatch, what would it be and why? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I love you all and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.